Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to start right on time tonight because, I've got a little bit to go through and I'm super excited. So I'm going to start right on time so we can finish on time and get you lovely people to bed so we can start our fabulous week. So first of all, thank you so much to Patrick and Roger and Ali for allowing me to take this team call. I'm super excited, and it's awesome to be able to present here from cold old Ballarat and take you through a little bit of what we've been doing and really showcase some team members and showcase you guys as well, because you guys are all doing exactly what we're doing. So it's nice to be able to support each other. And I hope that I do this call justice. I've had the opportunity to present a couple of times and I just love it. So I hope that everyone gets a little bit out of it. Thank you to Patrick, as I said, and Roger and Ali for letting me present again tonight. And I'm absolutely 100% grateful for the opportunity and to be able to inspire you guys and start your week the right way, which is what this team call is all about. So awesome. So right away, I just want to welcome everyone to the call. So the new members, new senior consultants, new qualified producers or business builders, success builders, new world team, new supervisors and new tab team. Yay! Thank you everyone for jumping on tonight. Hang on a second. There we go. So just going to start a little bit with my results. So I started in Herbalife November 2014. I was an overweight pole dancer. You can see there I was 87.5 kilos, had such an awesome result that people just asked me what I was doing and decided to jump on board. Russ and I just tapped into the trainings, tapped into the STS, went for all the promotions, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. And just, our business is building, our team is amazing, and our clients are getting awesome results. So that's a little bit about my result and how I found myself in business just really naturally. You can't lose 20 kilos without someone noticing. So really naturally fell into the business and started helping a few friends and family, and then it's just snowballed, which is really, really cool. So that's a little bit about me. So what I'm going to cover tonight is activities, and supporting our team and communities, time management, and promotions, and the importance of events and training. It's a little bit of what I'm going to go over tonight. And I really want this call to be super interactive. So if anyone's got anything to say, pop your hand up, unmute yourself, ask a question. Otherwise, I'll pick on people. Ask people to share later. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is activities and support. So our DMOs are absolutely fundamental to our business. Russ and I we do 3 fit camps, Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, 2 fit clubs, and we tap into to trainings. We do HOM, we do flyers. Facebook is really, really prevalent for us. It's a really important one, or social media is really important. And I guess it's just about being super organized, and we'll touch a little bit on time management later on, but I make sure that my posts are all ready for the day, for Facebook and Instagram the day before or the night before. I know exactly what I'm going to post. I know exactly who I'm targeting with each post, and we just we do those DMOs consistently. Doesn't matter whether it's rain, hail or shine, or what we've got on. We make sure that we're posting, and we're if we commit to something, we do it. So for the last 16 weeks, we've been doing a 6:15 a.m. Fit camp, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And some mornings, the alarm goes off at 5 and you're like, I can't be bothered today. But you just get up and you know that there's people there waiting for you, and it's part of their day, and you brighten their day to go and see them. So that's really important, to just be super consistent. And what I'm going to do now is I'd love to hear from some of our coaches and what sort of DMOs they are doing at the moment. So, Adrian, can you unmute yourself and let us know what DMO you're using at the moment?
How you going? Me and Donna, we're just pretty much using Facebook and Instagram quite a bit with messaging and posting. We started the business like really, really slowly, but now just off a bit of advice of some of the other mentors, we're going to try and start ramping up quite a bit. So Donna's jumped on board with me just really recently. We're doing the fit camps, promoting the fit camps and all that. So, yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment.
That's awesome. Really cool. Thank you so much for sharing.
No worries.
And what about Marco? What are you doing, Marco?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
Very good, very good. My main DMO at the moment is Instagram, and I'm doing a little bit on Facebook too, promoting the fit camp and things like that. But yeah, like I do messages on Instagram morning, in the afternoon and at night, and I'll do some posts on there too.
Awesome. That's so cool. And Fit Camp's going absolutely amazing. I can see the photos on Facebook is just flying. That's so cool. So well done. Thanks, Marco.
No worries.
Okay, so our second dot point there is how do we support each other? So I think it's really super important to support not only your team and your clients, obviously with follow-up and making sure that they've got everything that they need and all the information they need, but also with our sidelines and our downlines and our uplines. It's just really important to support each other. We're all doing the same thing. We're all helping people. We're all building business, and it's just that so much easier and so much more fun to support each other and do it as a team. So, I make sure that if anyone's got a question, I'm always happy to help them out, whether it's on a team page or in the chat, in the Game Changing chat, whether it's online, whether someone's asking for testimonies. It's just really important to get around and support each other, and people really, more so than in any other business. So in your work, if you work at another job other than Herbalife, people aren't supportive enough to give you their tips on how they build business or how they do their job. But in Herbalife, it's totally different. Like people give you tips on how to do it as good as they are, or how to build your business, and that's really important. So that's really an important point. That we need to support each other, and we do that by the various chats we've got going, the various Facebook groups we've got going, but even just with our team and our clients, like we really use our Fit Club and our Fit Camp to offer that support and motivation as well. I send a motivational or supportive message every morning to our clients and our team, just to say, hey, good morning, smash it today, or whatever it is that I've decided that I'm going to post the night before. So it's really important to support each other and just be there for each other at various steps of our businesses, which is really cool. And to build the community, I think this is really important as well. So building our community and our healthy, active lifestyle is around getting those people to fit camps and fit clubs. I had a lady the other day who's she dropped off a little bit and over the school holidays, and she's like, oh, I just need to get back to Fit Club. And she came back to our Wednesday Fit Club, and she's really regular now because of the support and the motivation and the acknowledgement that she got when she first rocked in. We're all like, yay, Nick's back. So it's really, and that's something that you don't get in a lot of, like in a gym setting. I think, like if you walk into a gym, people don't go, oh my God, Nick's back, or yay, Marco's here. They just scan, give you $1 for your water, and off you go. Where, our fit clubs and our fit camps are really supportive and really motivating. And I think that's really, really important. So, and if you support the community and support your clients and your team, then, your volume's going to build, and and you're going to be earning that income, which is what we're all in business for. But it shouldn't be, the volume and the money shouldn't be what we're about to start off. Our businesses should be about building the community, supporting each other, and then the rest of it just comes later on. So that's around activities and support. And okay, so time management, how do busy people find time to work on their business? I'm a mum. I've got 2 children, 9 and 14. So we've got netball, basketball, footy, school activities, whatever else. I've got a husband, so he's fairly busy as well. I also work at another business as well every day. So trying to find time to work on my business is really important to me for the fundamentals of running my business. So that the way, a few little tips I do, I make sure, as I said before, I make sure that I know exactly when I'm going to post and what I'm going to post. So all of my posts are sorted out or organized the night before. So I know when I'm going to send my motivational message at 7 o'clock, and that's already done. I'm going to do a recognition or a product spotlight post at lunchtime, and that's already done. And then I'm going to do a fit club or a fit camp or some sort of activity post in the afternoon, and that's already done. So my 3 posts for the day are already done. I know who I'm going to who I'm trying to attract with those posts. I know what time I'm going to post them, and I know what I'm going to post. And that's consistent. So every day, you can log on at 12 o'clock and go, oh, Tan's posted this, and 4 o'clock, oh, Tan's posted that. So really consistently posting, and then I post both to Instagram and Facebook at the same time, so that it doesn't, so that I'm not swapping and changing between the two. And then overnight, when I get home from work and after the kids are done with dinner and readers and homework and whatever else I need to do, then I'll go through and follow up. So everyone that's liked the posts, I'll follow up with a message and say, hey, thanks for the like on my post. Are you interested in learning more about Herbalife? Or are you interested in Fit Club if they've liked a Fit Club post? Are you interested in this product if they've liked a product post? So it's really, it's really about the follow-up and about slotting things in when you can. So I'll take the dog for a walk and do some flyers, or the kids and I'll go for a walk around the lake and hand some flyers out on the way. So it's really about doing what you can when you can, but remaining consistent. And that's basically how I fit in everything into my day. Russ is a good help too. So he does. We've split it up into Russ deals with Fit Camp. So he coaches the Fit Camp and I do the Fit Club. So we've sort of broken it up to within our business so that we can both have time to do little bits and pieces. And then the home stuff, if I'm following up, Russ will do dinner. If the kids need attention, then one of us will do work on the business. But it's really, there's no excuses with this business. So if you're too busy, then you need to do a schedule and write down what parts of the day you've got available to work on your business. So it doesn't matter whether you work half an hour a day, 4 hours a day, 12 hours a day on your business, as long as you're consistent and it's getting you to where you need to be, which is really, really important. So I'm going to hear from, who have we got online now? I'm going to hear from Avon. Yay! Where are you, Avon? Do you want to unmute? Can we unmute Avon, or is she not there? Hello? Nope, not there. We might come back to her. Who else have I got here? Adam, can you unmute yourself, Adam, and just share a little bit about how you manage your time? Because I know you're a busy man. Nope, doesn't want to play. Oh, there he is.
You caught me eating a protein bar.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
That's
okay, so how I manage my day. So I'm a personal trainer, for those that don't know me. So basically my days are pretty much, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Then I'll come home for an hour or two. So in that hour or two, I usually do my follow-ups on social media and obviously post some messages as well. Then I'll go back to the gym, have a few clients, do my workout. Then I'll have a time during the day between probably 12 and 3. So I usually do a bit of walk and talk at the gym. And then usually, that during the day I'll do more social media, do my posts, and send some more messages, follow-ups, Skype calls with business partners, follow up with clients. Then I'll have my main time at the gym from 5 to about 7, 8, and then I'll come home, have dinner, and probably about 9 to 12 back on Instagram and Facebook. So that's pretty much, and also Skype calls with business partners as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my day in a nutshell.
busy.
Grind
busy.
hard. It's all worth it.
That's it. It is no excuses. Well done. Thanks, Adam, for sharing.
No worries.
Awesome. So that's a little bit on time management. I'm just checking the time here. Okay, so promotion events and trainings. We do in our team, so personally in our team, we do little promotions for our teams as well. We've done things like our last promotion was our team members needed to get 1,000 volume points. What's that doing? 1,000 volume points, and they and they qualified for a an Arrowdale lunatic asylum tour. So we took them out for dinner, and we went to this really creepy place where these people that were committed used to go, and that was a team. You know, we paid for that. That was a team promotion. We've done things like, when the mint chop came out, they had to get a certain amount of volume points, and we did a free mint chop canister. So, little promotions within our team gets the team really thrived and really, really fired up and ready to go. And then obviously there's also the bigger promotions as well. So, things like the blender, we were fortunate enough to have one of our team members get a blender, and that was just so exciting to be able to recognize them for that and recognize their efforts. And they were so excited to get that. So promotions are really important because it, if you're focusing on the promotions, then you're going to excel either way. If you just miss out on it, then you're going to you're going to get better anyway and escalate. So is there anyone on the call? Actually, Rog, where are you? Rog, can you have a little? You and Ali would have qualified for loads of promotions. Can you just unmute and talk about the importance of promotions?
Sure. Promotions is a way of Herbalife dangling a carrot, so to speak, to help you advance your business. And, one thing we learned from the very beginning is if we just focus on working towards qualifying for the vacation, the side effect will be that our business will grow anyway. So even if we didn't qualify for the vacation, we would have built a phenomenal business that year anyway. The vacations is 60, 70 and 90,000 volume points to qualify for the vacations. But when we first started, there was only one way of qualifying for a vacation, and that was to do 120,000 volume points a year. Okay. Which means we had to smash 10,000 personal volume every single month. And you know what? 14 years, we've been on 14 vacations. So as you can see, obviously we're a millionaire team on our way to president's team, and it's all from the work that we've done in the first 12 years of our business. So, there's no question about it. If you just make the vacation your main promotion, you'll qualify for everything along the way anyway. The World Team Schools, VIP seatings, because everything is really based on the vacation anyway, which is the largest volume point qualification for the year. So definitely chase the promotions. If you're serious about building your business, that's all you need to do. Just focus on the promotions and really understand the promotions is really key. A lot of people look at the volumes and they sort of get confused and go, well, it says 60,000 volume points, but how do I do that and so forth? Well, sit with your mentor sponsor and make sure that your current plan and activities will help you achieve that kind of volume. Do you want to add anything?
Yeah, I just want to add that promotions are basically there to help you stretch for something that you may not have stretched for before. So, for example, like the vacation, like, okay, you break it down month by month, then you may see that you need to do 8,000 volume points a month and you've only been doing 7,000. So then you try and stretch that extra further to do that extra 1,000 point every month. Or you know, like if someone's doing their 2,500 volume points, and then Herbalife puts out that a promotion, a blender promotion or a whatever promotion, but it's 3,000 volume points, and you go, oh, it's only an extra 500. Yeah, I'm really going to go for it. So it makes you stretch for something that you would not have normally stretched for. So yeah, promotions are so important, and that's why Herbalife are constantly putting out these promotions to encourage us, and they know, you know, put it out there. People will stretch for it, and in doing so, of course, they'll get that promotion, which is always nice, but they're going to be building their business in the process. Yeah, so, and, you know, you can do it with something as simple. I think you said it, Tan, before with your clients. You know, you can do little promotions for your clients that if, I don't know, they lose an extra 1 kilo or lose an extra 500 grams that week, that you're going to give them an X product, or you can give little incentives for your clients for them to stretch, to focus that little bit more to get a better result. Same sort of thing. Yeah.
And once they've learnt the skills of doing something like that, it's easy for it to become repetitive. So if you know how to do 10,000 volume points once, it's easy to say, well, if I've done it once, it's easy for me to do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
So that's really what the promotions is all about.
Yay, thank you guys. That's awesome. And I know Russ and I qualified for the VIP party at Spectacular, and it was just an amazing event. We really did, as you were saying before, Ali, we really stretched to get that, because we just knew that was going to be absolutely amazing, and it really was. And we learnt so much more than we did by getting together with those people, with the president's team members, and on that night, and just having a chat to them and being able to chinwag with them, which was great. So, yeah, definitely the promotions are there to chase, and you'll learn a little bit along the way too, which is really good. So, thank you guys. That's awesome.
Can I just add, Tan, what you were saying there about the Spectacular? That's a key point, because actually your biggest growth would have happened not at the event, because at the event, yes, you're there, you've learned, but it's actually your biggest growth is happening while you're chasing it, because you're pushing yourself, you're out of your comfort zone, you're going that little bit harder, you're making that extra phone call, you're doing that extra post on Facebook. It's in doing that you build your confidence, your strength, your leadership, your results. You see, so it's in chasing the promotion that your business will grow. Yes, there's that end result of the event or the vacation or whatever it is, but it's in the process of chasing it is when you grow the most.
Exactly.
So well done.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. So events, and we just touched on Spectacular there. That was a good segue. I didn't mean that, but that's a good segue into events. So, we have international events, we have national, interstate events, we have weekly events, we have monthly events, and they're all so important. Every time I go down to an STS, I just hear from somebody else and who are doing things just a little bit different to we are, and we come home and we just tweak our business a little bit more, and we get, we grow and we go advance a little bit further. And it's really nice to be able to resonate with different people at those different events. So the webinars, I think, are amazing. There's what do we do, 3 or 4 nights now a week of online stuff, which is great. It bounces all over the world, and it's everyone can just jump on and have a listen, and it's just so important to be able to connect and to support each other as a group, and to throw out ideas. As I said before, only in Herbalife do we give each other tips and tricks on how to build our businesses. The CEOs of companies won't do that, because they think that you're going to pinch their spot, so they won't give you how they got to where they are in their business, and Herbalife is very different and does that, so that's really cool. Has anyone got any questions, queries, concerns, anything they want to share about anything? Pop your hand up, or just unmute yourselves and have a No. Okay. So if there's no questions, I am going to throw back to Roger and Ellie, and to thank you so much, guys, for listening and for allowing me to do the team call. I've absolutely had a ball, and it's such an honour to be able to present each and every time. I just love it. It's so much fun, and I really grow as a leader, I think, and as a presenter as well when I'm able to do this. So thank you very much for giving me another opportunity to speak to the world, and I'm going to throw back to you guys.
Thanks,
Tan. That was awesome. I think everybody would agree. And hi, everyone right around the world. And, thank you for joining us this evening. Tan hit a few key points there, us working as a team. Look, guys, really we've got a system and tools that will help everybody in our organisation grow their business. And if you really take advantage of the webinars we're running on a weekly basis, I know a lot of guys are getting good information out of that and picking up a few tips here and there to advance their business. There is a lot of stuff on our Game Changing Squad website. I mean, look, not many other organizations have put a website with all these training materials that we've got up there, tools, documents you can download, surveys, posters, flyers, online trainings that we've recorded. There's just so much information already on that Game Changing Squad website. If you haven't been on that website recently, I mean, every few days I'm putting something new on that website. So make it a habit every few days to go back and visit and see what trainings you haven't watched yet, watch them. What documents you haven't downloaded yet, download them. What flyers are new that you haven't seen before that you might want to use in your business. Just use all the tools. We're giving you all the tools. Here's how you got to look at it. You got to look at it like you're a carpenter, okay? If you're a carpenter and you've got an empty toolbox, you're not going to be very successful building a kitchen or putting a wardrobe together or what have you. So what we're doing is giving you the tools bit by bit to make sure that you've got all the pieces to put something together, okay? So we're giving you the hammer, we're giving you the screwdriver, we're giving you the nails and the screws and the nuts and the bolts and the wood and everything that comes along with it. All you've got to do is take it all and say, okay, what do I need right now from all this information to help me advance my business? So take advantage of that. I know there's a few regular people that are online. Maybe we'll get a couple of people sharing. I know Adrian, for example, he's on every single one of these calls. So first of all, I do applaud you for that, Adrian. But maybe if you can unmute yourself and share what you've gotten out of it, how long you've been in the business, and so far, what you can use to build your business.
Yeah, thanks, Roger. Yeah, it's just the little things really, like every time I come on, it's just tiny things that you pick up that you can think, oh yeah, I can do that. Like how you said, I was struggling a little bit, and you see, just when you go to a servo or something, how to start a conversation, like I struggle with that. So little things like that I actually have been trying to do, which is building my confidence, which I wouldn't have ever thought of before, So just things like that, I think it's important to, even if you think you know it all, I think it's good to come on because there's little things that you can pick up. So, yeah, I think it's important, yeah. So,
absolutely.
That's it, really.
Does Donna want to share something? Does Donna want to share anything, or she's
a bit shy tonight for some reason.
No, I do. I love listening to the calls as well. There's always so much, I think, to learn. And I love that you guys come on and share what you've learned, because, you don't have to do that. And definitely trying to do our best.
And I mean, even like the other night for the presentation, we were nervous to do it, and that, and like we're going to improve on it, but just the confidence that we get out of that. Like I wouldn't have thought 3-4 months ago that I would have even thought of doing something like that, So like just with us anyway, I've been doing it for about 2 months. Donna's just joined recently. She didn't want to know at the start, but now she's really keen on it. So we've been going to the fit camps. I was going at the start. Donna didn't want to come again, but now she's bugging me to go. So yeah, it's just the confidence of people.
The positive feedback all the time. Like, it's so good. Yeah.
So yeah, and thanks, Roger, for actually turning up every night. So Yeah, if you haven't been on, jump on.
Thanks, Marco. And you guys did an absolute, and Adrian, and you guys did an absolute smashing job the other night on the product training for your first training. So well done. Marco, maybe you want to unmute yourself. I mean, you've been on quite a few. You maybe want to share a couple of things?
Yeah, I actually find them really good because, yeah, a lot of the times there's not many people on there, but we get to have Roger to ourselves, and the information that he shares is unbelievable. Like from doing road shows to, you know, setting up your business, things like that. It's very rare that you get someone like Roger with his experience, Roger Nally, to share that, especially in a tight-knit little presentation. So, like, we've done our 90-day plans. We've done everything with Roger, and they're so invaluable. And, yeah, like, we can put it all to use and everything like that. So I thank you very, very much for that, Roger.
You're welcome. Awesome.
Sorry, can I just add something? Sorry. Yeah, just about the community support and all that. Like yesterday, I went past to see Rose and that at Craigieburn Central, and we just had a chat for like 5 minutes, and a couple of things that she does that I don't do, which gave me ideas. So, like with the community thing and the support, it's just like just going past and talking to her, I got something out of that. So, try and support each other, and yeah, you'll probably learn something out of it.
Absolutely. And by actually going there, you saw how they're running that road show, and you probably picked up a few ideas from that as well. So, you know, again, you know, guys, reality is none of us on this call tonight are president's team. And I'm sure all of us, if not all of us are wanting to go president's team. And that's why we're on these trainings. And, you know, I don't claim to know it all. Ali doesn't claim to know it all. That's why we're not president's team yet. And that's why we're still being, we're teachable and going to all the trainings still now. I mean, you know, Quentin Revere was here a couple of weeks ago. Phenomenal training. You know, this guy got to, you know, president's team and just missed 15K president's team, by the way, within 3 years of business. Okay. So, you know, just phenomenal growth in his business, and just being in that room, picking up a few tips from him was like, wow, we've been in the business 14 years and we still got stuff out of that. Okay. And the next weekend, for those who've qualified for the leadership, the World Team School, I know Tan and Russ are qualified. Well done, guys. You know, that's going to be a whole different level too. I mean, the guest speakers, you have to understand, they were stuck at World Team for 10 years, okay? They were stuck at World Team for 10 years, and now I think they're a 15 or a 20K Pres team. You know, just phenomenal story, just like from World Team to all of a sudden they're way up there. And, you know, it just goes to show it's when the timing is right, and when, you know, Jim Rohn always said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So the teacher's always been there, but the student just wasn't ready to comprehend the information. Well, when the student is ready, now the information makes sense, and they go, oh, I get it now. And it's like, hang on, I've been telling you that information for 10 years, but it's the same information, but because their mind has expanded and now they're absorbing it, they're now ready to take it on to the next level. So, you know, again, talking about community like you did tonight, Tan, I mean, we got something special with the fit camps, guys. You have to understand, I mean, I've been going to fit camps. Yes, Roger has actually been going to fit camps, has actually been working out. I think Marco and Adrian can testify for that, except last Thursday. Didn't work out, but I was doing the DJing there, so that's okay. But I was still going. But reality is, you know, the feedback I'm getting from the participants is people are just really loving being around us Herbalife distributors. And that's why they keep coming back. You know, they don't want to go to the gym because there's a lot of gym junkies and guys on steroids and all that kind of stuff. And they want to be around fun people who just, everybody's having fun, doing it at their own pace, doing the best they possibly can. And again, we're sort of like the promotions, just stretching the participants just a little bit so they can get a little bit better every time. And they go home with aching arms or legs, and they come back the next day and they're excited to do it all over again. And that's the community spirit that we have happening in our organisation. So let's keep that up. Let's keep inviting people to these community events. I mean, our new centre in Derrimut, there's, you know, it's starting to explode. We're already starting to see it within a couple of weeks of running it. We're very soon going to introduce the HOMs on Saturday morning within the next couple of weeks, hopefully. And that's going to take us again to a whole different level with what we're doing in the centre. Tan, you were talking about the posts that you're putting up on Facebook and Instagram and how you schedule them daily. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of something called Hootsuite. Okay, it's an app you can download. Apparently, I don't personally use it, but a friend of mine in Singapore uses it. You can actually have the posts already made and set up for a time to be displayed. So you don't sit there going, oh, it's 12 o'clock, I've got to put up my posts. You can actually set them up the night before, have them all timed, and then you know the next day that at 12 o'clock that message is going to go up. At 2 o'clock that message is going to go up. So you don't have to worry about it and go, oh, I forgot to do it today. Oh, it doesn't matter. And it sort of breaks the momentum. So that's another tool that you guys can definitely use. It's called Hootsuite, like the owl hoot. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Hootsuite.
Okay, so Hootsuite, Suite. So that's another great one to definitely use in your business. I know Jaffet's been killing it at our fit camps. He's been coming and really pushing us to all maximum levels with the boxing. Jaffet, maybe you want to come online and share a little bit about what's been happening and the vibe that you've been getting from our fit camps in Derrimut. Just unmute yourself.
Hi, Roger. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go for it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I started coming to the fit campaign at Derrimut, I think, on Monday. And yeah, it's for me, it was just like, you know, the energy in there was just unbelievable. It was so much, there was so much energy, and I really loved it. And then because I've been doing Fit Club every Sunday at 6 p.m., we just came from one today, and coming to Derrimut, Derrimut was quite an eye-opening as well, and just trying to, it gave me that confidence as well, that what we are doing in the other end is just in the same line with what is happening in our organization. So yeah, and on, was it on Tuesday? No, Tuesday I went to another Fit Club that's in Craigieburn, and yeah, there was so many people in there, but the difference between these two places was that in Derrimut, the people are so energetic and they're so live. In the other place, they are still live, but you know, the energy is not as great as in Derrimut, because in Derrimut, the community there is just amazing. And then on Wednesday, I came back. I got a chance. I think on Monday was the time I got a chance to run the Fit Club. It was amazing. It gave me more confidence in what I do, and I keep learning more and more. And on Thursday as well, I came back and we smashed it, and it was awesome. So it's something that's really helping me to grow and just to grow my business as well, just integrate with the community and continue to grow the business, yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. I'm going to get the guys in Germany to share a little bit. I know their fit camps are on fire. I've been following it on Facebook and stuff. So Bjorn and Franzi, you want to unmute yourself maybe and share a little bit about what's happening in Germany?
Yes, hello guys.
Guys.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can.
Yes, there are so much news in Germany. So, do you want to start?
Yes. This week we started to face-to-face flyers.
Walk and
talk for our fit camp, and we did every day 20 to 25 people. It was amazing because the people are not so like we thought. We thought that they oh no. They said to me, yes, you're okay, cool, fit camp. And it was amazing. It was nice to face them and see what they ask us. What are you doing? Why are you doing? And we can share our story and why we are doing this.
And we were so nervous because we we stand up every morning at 3 a.m. in the morning and putting the fire in the letterboxes. No excuses. Yes, every day on Saturday, Sunday, every day, because Björn has a full-time job. And so we stand up very early, and we thought, okay, we are so nervous for doing walk and talk, but we said no excuse. We want to go get team, we want to go millionaire team, and so on and so on. And so we started last week with walk and talk every day. Yes, and today we had on Sunday our fit camp. And yes, we were so nervous because the people we spoke about, they come to the fit camp. And yes, and then we try to find a good system. Okay, they come. Okay, now we do the wellness evaluation and something like that. Because for us, we don't see it like you in Australia. You guys are so happy because you are so much coaches. You doing fit camp together, and we try to do the best fit camp ever in our city. But it's so fun, it's so crazy. But we give our best. And for us, it's so important to be on this course so we can learn from you guys.
Yes, because everyone is awesome, because everyone has his own style, and on this call every person shares his own story, and so it's like a puzzle. You have only different puzzles, but if you put it together, you have one big personal what you can use, because you know this from Tan, this from Roger, Adrian. You have so many different puzzles. And if you want to bring your own style inside, you have a big mix, and it's that what the Herbalife system makes awesome, because everyone has his own personality story.
And in this month, we have our first SPS in Germany. We didn't have it before. We have one meeting, and in a month, so we meet us together. And this month is the first month for SPS, yes. And we are so excited. We bought new clothes.
Yes.
Yes. So, and we try to put the Herbalife logo on our clothes.
Yes.
Yes, because we are excited, and this excitement is so good for the business, because we can't wait to go to the SPS. So we buy new clothes, we're writing about, we speak with our business partner, you have to come to the SPS. We are so excited, and the people can feel our excitement. And that is our power to stand up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, and we get a message from a girl from our fit camp. She said to us, yes, it was so excited. It was good. I want to come back. And yes, it was nice, because, but she said at first, yes, I don't want to buy a big packet, but I like your fit camp and I want to come back. Is it possible to come? But I don't want to buy 200, 250 euro. And we said to her, yes, come, we want a community, we want to have fun together, we want to do sport. You can have your shake for €3 or $5. But she said, wow, okay, I come back, and today she was there.
Yes.
And it was amazing. You see the, you face to face on the street, they look, what are you doing? And after the fit camp, they said, whoa, it was amazing. We do sport, we have fun together, and everyone is pushing his the other person.
Yes, so sometimes it's so, oh my God, no, we can't speak with them. They look so unfriendly. And then the other person say, oh, come on, I will speak with them. And then we take our biggest smile, go to the people. And then they say, yes, that's good. We will come to the fit camp. And it's so good, really.
Yes, we love this, because we do it as a couple, and one person helps each other. So if one person is nervous, the other person says, come on, let's try it. It's not possible. And the other time, the other person help each other. And that's why we love it to do it together, because it's...
we hope you can feel our energy, because we are...
Yeah.
And we can do it the whole day, because we love this business so much.
Yes.
Yes, that is the thing we are doing in Germany.
And that is awesome. And I think you've hit a few key points there. You know, bouncing off each other's energy is really important. And again, this is why our fit camps here are working so well, because we're all energizing the fit camp. You know, the fit camp would not be successful if it was just Roger and Ali running the show, or the show. But because so many coaches and everybody off each other, that's what elevates it. As Jack said, that's why the energy is different versus the Craigie Bird, because we all are one organisation, one focus, that we're all energized each other. So teamwork makes the dream. There's no question about it. So we all got to stick together. And it's the same thing with these webinars and team calls. If there's not a lot of people online supporting it, well, we sort of feel like, oh, are we just, spending an hour of our time every day training one or two people instead of the whole organization? And that's why we need the support of the whole organization, especially right now, because we're still building these webinars. We need as many of you as possible to be attending every single one till our organization's 100, 200, 300 people online on these webinars. Then it doesn't matter if one's sort of taken the night off and not appearing. But because we're in building mode and just trying to get the numbers up at the moment, we all need each other's energy to do this. And all of you are still like a driver with a learner's plate, okay? You're still learning the skills. You haven't learned all the skills yet until we give you the letter P for probationary that you can now drive on your own. You're all still with the L plate, and we're trying to say, okay, you're stuck in first gear. We're really got to get into second, third, fourth, and fifth gear before you can get your P plates. Okay, so we're still all in first and second gear. Okay, until we've reached that fifth gear, we've got a lot of work to do, and we all need to work together. Okay, here's a good, important note for all of you to understand about this business. Your guests and your distributors are only 25% as excited as you are. So if your energy is, oh, I'm feeling great, this is awesome, your distributor's dead. Okay, you just killed your distributor. You've got to be, this is unbelievable. I'm so excited. We're out of control. We're going to make this thing explode. And that energy, all of a sudden, your distributor's like, oh, wow, what's this? Okay, because they're only 25% as excited as you are. And that's the energy. And for you guys that are going to have your first SCS in Germany, man, you guys, you got to lift the roof of that building with your excitement and energy. That's the one. Even though you weren't mute, you were unmuted or muted at that time, I still felt it. Okay, I take the room. So that's the energy, guys. So, I'm excited for you guys with the STS. I know Patrick put up a post a short while ago of the Fit Camp in Dusseldorf, and wow, I mean, they're expecting 100 people in that room, and it's just totally out of control. And, this could happen right around the world. I'm just going to call on Shanika. You're there. Can you unmute yourself and maybe share a little bit about yourself, because we haven't actually heard from you before. I know Patrick's tried to get you on the call a couple of times before. You're in the States, I believe?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Which part of the States are you in?
Awesome. I'm actually in North Carolina. It's on the East Coast.
Yep.
And I've been with Herbalife for 4 months now. It's been pretty slow going for me because I do work a full-time job, so I'm working on scheduling like my posts and follow-ups and things like that. But Patrick, he was asking me about Extravaganza. I did get to go to that. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. It was amazing. Like, it was totally such a huge experience. I follow a lot of people who went to the Long Beach Extravaganza because there was 2 in America this year, because it was so big. So I followed a lot of people who went to the Long Beach, and it just looked like an awesome, like, huge party. And I was like, well, I just want to go. I have to go to Atlanta. So I bought my ticket. I put together some money. I actually had to sell three-day trials in order to get to Atlanta. So I drove down there, and I got there, and it was everything everyone said it was going to be. The energy was so high. Everyone was so excited. They gave us like such good tips. They had personal development on Sunday morning. it was just it was like a whole different experience, because when you're at home and you're trying to do this, it's good to attend the STS and everything, and you get the energy. But when you get among like a nationwide group, and it ended up being over 19,000 people in Atlanta, and we had an overflow room. So when you get around that many people, like you see, and like I teared up, I like started crying like several times, because all of these people have the same passion I do. And it was just so good to feel all of that energy and to talk to different people and get tips on how they run their business. And it was just a wonderful experience. And to see the possibilities, like the red carpet, like everybody wanted to be on the red carpet with the president's team on the floor. And security in Atlanta was like, no, you can't be on the red carpet. But everybody was like so excited, and it was just a wonderful experience. I cannot like get across like the importance of needing to go to like things like that, because even if you're home, like I get a lot of people who say no most of the time, or a lot of people who know about it but they know somebody else that they're working with, and it's really slow going for me. But when I got around all those people, like I could see this level is possible, this level is possible, that level is possible if I just do this and I do that. So when I came back, it was like I had a whole new fire. Like you can ask Adam. He was just like, I actually messaged him because I was in the nosebleeds while I was there one day, and I sent him a picture, and I was like, this is the first and the last time I'm going to be in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
I said, to make Get Team by the time we get next year. So we put together a plan, and I'm working on that, and things are going well. So I'm really excited. Like, this is a wonderful company. Like, even when I talk, there's another company here in America called Shakeology. And when I talk to people about that, they talk about how the prices are high and how they just give you product and they just stick you on the product, and they don't really get help and things like that. And so with one of the ladies I'm working with, she calls me coach. She's like, okay, coach. Like, she really likes the community aspect of being a part of a community with Herbalife. So if you push those things, like it's the #1 nutrition company in the world, and they've been doing that for 36 years. There's a reason why. And I tell people that. I'm like, oh, so you're with this company, but do you realize this one's been around for 36 years? Do you want to give it a try? Because they've been doing something right for 36 years.
Yeah. Well done. Awesome. How long is the drive from North Carolina to Atlanta?
It was 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, awesome. And I had to do it. I actually was supposed to leave at 3 as soon as I left work, and I didn't end up leaving until almost 6 that evening, because I was meeting with people and, you know, talking with new clients and stuff. So I ended up not getting to Atlanta until midnight that night, and training started the next morning. But I was so excited. I was like, I've got to get down there.
Well done. Awesome. And, you know, that's, as you've seen already, it's going to be a life-changing event for you. You know, our first extravaganza was life-changing for us. We saw a 14-year-old girl making more money than us. And that's when we got really serious, and we were only 6 months in the business at the time. And I think Shanika really hit a key point there. You know, she didn't have the money, but she had to sell 3-day trial packs to make enough money to go to the event. And, you know, so that sort of tells everybody on the call something. When the reason why to do something is strong enough, how to do it becomes easy, okay? And it was the same for Ali and myself. We didn't have money for airfares, accommodation, entrance tickets, and it was 3 weeks before the event, and we had to fly all the way to Las Vegas for our first extravaganza. And within that 3 weeks, because we made a decision we were going to be there, we retailed enough products to pay for our flights, accommodation, very cheap accommodation, I might add, and our entrance tickets. But the main thing is we got to that event, which turned and changed our life around forever. You know, Ali and I love Atlanta. We've been to Atlanta. We went for the 25th anniversary in Atlanta. It was at the Georgia Dome, where they hold the Olympics. 45,000 Herbalife distributors from America were at that event. We had Elton John fly in and perform for us one evening. So, you know, this company really puts on a show and really looks after its distributors. So there's no question about it. So thanks, Shanika, for sharing. Narose, I want to get you to maybe share a couple of words. You just finished the roadshow this weekend in Craigieburn here in Australia. Can you maybe share a couple of things about that and what you got out of it this weekend?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, sorry I had to jump on late, but I was just at a late birthday party. I'm driving home now. So basically it was on the weekend.
We've lost you, I think. Yeah.
With the other health coaches. We worked out, put me on. Can you do?
Sorry, you're breaking
Hello?
in and out, Rose. Yeah, you're in and out.
Sorry, it's because I'm driving, that's all.
It's okay, go for it.
So yeah, we put in money together for the Craigieburn, to get Craigieburn Central for Saturday and Sunday. And it's been amazing. So what we did there is we were promoting our Fit Club. We also did free evaluation. And also we're handing out flyers, talking to people. Basically, sometimes as well, they're a bit shy to stop and talk to us. So what I found was a good thing to do was just approach them in a way like, hey, can I just give you this flyer? And then they'll take it. They won't even look at it because they're so nervous. And, you know, it's a touchy topic to talk in front of a shopping centre about it. But they'll take it and they'll walk off, and then I'll see them reading it and looking. Then they'll come back, and sometimes they'll ask, you know, a question as, what do we do? And I let them know that we, you know, what we're all about, and the Fit Club, what we run and stuff like that. It was really, really good. So it's a part of our 90-day plan. We'll be doing it once a month. I recommend that. I highly recommend it for anyone. Like, you know, get some coaches together, and I think it worked out for amongst the 6 of us. It was like $66. It's so for me it's worth it, because I mean, if I sell a shake that day or for that, it's pretty much covers it. So, and it was really fun. We did like live videos all there, and I would never do a live video, but I just felt I had the confidence to do so then.
Yeah, and I did see those, so they were great. Well done. And were you collecting people's names and numbers, or offering wellness evaluations as well? Or?
Yeah. So we were offering free wellness evaluation. We also were handing out the flyers. I did, instead of getting people's numbers, what I did is I added them on Facebook, so that way they automatically get to see everything and what we're all about.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I didn't, but yeah, it was an idea for me to do that, but because of most of them didn't want to just stop and talk, because they just kind of avoid the pop-up store kind of look. But that's why I started thinking, you know what, I'm just going to start handing out the flyers instead of trying to stop to talk to them. That way they can come approach and ask me about it. So I'll just give them the flyer, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I am interested. And then that's when I start talking, you know, what I do. I'm a Herbalife health coach. I educate people how to live a healthier lifestyle, and then so on. We just start from there.
Awesome. Well done. And it's part of your 90-day plan, so it's really key to stick to that 90-day plan and make it happen. So keep it going. Awesome. All right, guys. Has anyone else got anything to share before we bring the call to a close? Ali, you want to add anything?
I just want to add that, I mean, Tan went through the beginning section, which can go up in a lot more detail, but just to have a look at your daily method of operations. I mean, I know Bjorn and Franzi they were like, oh, what more can we do? What more can we do? They reviewed the DMO every day, and then they added in that flyer activity, before work at 3 a.m. and that got their excitement up. It got them, like pumped for the day, and you can feel that when they're talking, and they know that, and that's attractive out there. And then, now they've maybe Patrick got there, and they've got been more confidence to do the walk and talk, and they've added that into their daily method of operation. So it's great to attend all the events and all of that sort of thing, and to go to the community and show up to Fit Camp and run the Fit Camps, and that's all going to build your confidence. It's going to build the energy and everything. But it's what you're doing on a daily basis to get people into these events, into this community, feeling the energy, which is what's going to make your business thrive. So you got to look at what you're doing on a daily basis, and and that's all it is. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, but as long as every single day you're talking to new people about the products and the new people about the opportunity, inviting them into the community, inviting them into Fit Camp. And it's good to have a couple of methods going, 2, 3 maybe methods going at the same time, especially if you're really confident with one. Like, I think everyone pretty much is pretty much on top of the social media marketing, the social media posts that we're doing. So everyone's pretty much, I think, is pretty much knows what they're doing there and are getting responses and, the messaging and all of that sort of a thing. So you've mastered that. So you just have a look at what else you can add into your day. Like the walk and talk, I think, is awesome. Like with how Franzi and Yorna are doing it. And, if you're not doing it with someone else, you can do it in your everyday routine, whether you're at the supermarket, the checkout lady, or like what Roger gave Adrian the idea of talking to the guy behind the counter at the petrol station. And, you're really only one conversation away from a Herbalife conversation. So you just got to be mindful of, all the people that you're getting in contact with on a daily basis, and just always think, okay, always listen to what sort of they're saying. And you can always slip in a Herbalife conversation if it's, oh, by the way, if it's in your everyday routine that you're talking to people. So I just want to emphasize on is really looking at what you're doing on a daily basis, your DMOs, and how many people you're really inviting to the Fit Camps, or inviting to look at whatever online presentations or whatever it is that you're doing. Because that's what's going to help you to move up, by getting these people in, letting them see the opportunity, see the community, feel it, and, upgrading from there. But, it's awesome. Thanks, Shanika, for sharing. I was really excited by what you shared as well. I could feel your energy, which is really awesome. And that's another point as well, not doing Herbalife by yourself, not isolating yourself, just doing it online and not attending any events or being out there doing stuff with people. So well done, everyone.
Awesome. And I'm excited for you guys in Germany. I mean, you got the extravaganza in Prague coming up, and Quentin Revere is actually one of the guest speakers on stage for that weekend, so you're quite lucky to be hearing from him personally. Keep it up. Keep up the great effort, guys. You're all doing fantastic, but you know what? We can all do that little bit more, including ourselves. And, whether you work this business part-time or full-time, makes no difference. We all have 24 hours in the day. It's what we do with the 24 hours in the day that makes the difference. So just get very clear on your schedule. Develop the time of when you've got family time, work time, Herbalife time, lunch time, gym time, any time. Put it all on a schedule. And once you've got the structure happening, I mean, when Ali and I started, we were very time poor because we had to find a job till we get our Herbalife career up and going. And, we were working crazy hours in the middle of the night and pitch black outside doing flyers and, crazy stuff. But it's what developed the business that we do have today. Did I see someone put their hand up wanting to say something? Or I think I saw someone. Was that you, Oliver? Or?
Oh, yeah. It's Blanche.
Hey, Blanche. I thought it's Blanche.
Hi. How is everybody?
Awesome.
Awesome. I just got a great tip that I just thought I'll share. I had Anthony Kilifinis came the other day to help me close a 3 clients that I and stuff, and I saw something that he had a Herbalife shake container, but around it, it was people's result. Say, for example, he did was, around it, it was this person has lost weight, this person that is gained muscle, and someone else has improved their result, right? So around a Herbalife container shake. And on top of the container, he's made, think about a piggy bank, right? In dropping their numbers. And then they had like a little side sheet note, which basically says, if you would like to be in the draw to win, say, $250 worth of nutritional program, tell us if you would like to improve your health, if you want to lose 1 to 5 kilograms, put your number in for your chance to win the $250. So basically where his team or his people are leaving this container is, it could be at your nails and beauty salon, it could be where you get your waxing, it could be at the dry cleaners, it could be, you know, at Moms and Bob's place, it could just be anywhere, it just doesn't matter wherever you go that you can think, or it could be at a milk bar, you just ask somebody there, hey, look, can I leave this container in there for a chance for someone to win, you know, to win $250 worth of nutritional program, or they could win, for example, it could be, say, I'm thinking about putting me around Derrimere, where it could be, I could say, win a 1 week trial of, you know, being at a and still at a cafe. It's a really busy cafe. Obviously, people come in there to get their coffee right at the counter. It says there's this thing right there. So I thought it was quite cool.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Blanche. And that's something actually called competition boxes. We will do a training about that in one of the upcoming trainings on our DMO sections in the near future. I do actually have some photos of competition boxes, and you get people to fill in a survey and put it in the box in it. So we will do an in-depth training on one of the weeks coming with our DMO training. But thanks for bringing that up, Blanche. Definitely, that's a great tip for everybody. Awesome. All right, guys. So we're a little bit over time. Thanks, everybody, again for being on tonight's call. Hey, Oliver. Looking good, Oliver. I saw that before and after photo. You guys are smashing it. Awesome. Keep it up. So, guys, have a great evening. For those of you who on Tuesday night, we've got our marketing plan training. You're not going to believe who's going to be taking the marketing plan training. You've got to be on it to hear these guys actually do the marketing plan. They're just unbelievable. And then followed by a little business training after that on Tuesday night. So we'll look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday night. For the rest of you, Fit Camp tomorrow night in Derrimut. There's Fit Camps happening, I believe, in Ballarat, so forth. So guys, let's go crazy. Let's get the job done. Have a great evening or a good morning wherever you are. Good night and good morning. God bless. Bye for now.
Woohoo! Woohoo!